What's going on YouTube? My name is Chris and welcome to Immodernation. So guys, this is it. I have now been on YouTube for officially 1 year. In fact, my first video was uploaded exactly 1 year to the day on November 28th, 2016. And since then, I've been able to put out continuous new content every week, from mod videos to gaming videos to my visits to different conferences and etc, etc. But one of the things that's consistent with all of the content that I put out is that once it's out, I don't watch it ever again. And there's many reasons for this. One of the reasons I don't watch it is because I've got other things to do. I've got other projects to work on, and I simply don't have the time to go back and watch my videos that have already been released. The way that it works is that I produce the videos, I edit them, I put it all together, review it once, and then send it out. I will never watch it again after that. But you guys are probably wondering, Chris, what's the deal with the green screen in the back? I decided that I was gonna watch the first video, and I want you all to watch it with me as I react to the very first video that I put out. Yeah, I know this is kind of a popular thing that all YouTubers do. Eventually they go back and they react to videos. So without further ado, let's roll the tape. All right, got our headphones. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Chris. Welcome to Immodernation. The first thing I thought after I recorded this was maybe the hairstyle was just a little bit too wild. See, I typically didn't wear my hair that way at this point. I usually like combed it straight back, or you know, I had it cut shorter. But I decided to do something completely different for my first YouTube video. I thought maybe it was gonna be a little bit too wild at first, but you know, a year later, I can honestly say that it's grown on me.
Quite literally.
I think what really worked for this video is that I showed the actual product at the beginning of the video so that people knew what to expect and they were excited to watch it. I don't think I've really done any other videos like that. Maybe I should do more videos like that. $20 or less at the time of this video. The kit includes a real... I tried to do, this was my first time doing audio correction, and you notice there was a lot of echo in my voice. I don't know, just at the time I just wasn't able to fix it. I'm going to be installing these lights to the back of my television, but you can install them to the back of a computer monitor or really any piece of furniture that you own. Fucking face. And it was the thumbnail for the video. I didn't think that I was gonna do that as the thumbnail. I just thought that, hey, in the moment this might be funny, and yeah, that ended up being the thumbnail.
I moved the TV from the wall and I've placed it on the bed where it won't scratch the display. And you're probably asking yourself, what is all this crazy gear on the back of your TV?
Man,
well, I only have one internet.
Totally overexposed on the wall.
So I installed a network switch.
The other thing you have to keep in mind is that this was my first time doing voiceovers, and I wasn't proficient at it. My energy level wasn't there, and you know, I was just learning how to do the basic editing, just cutting and trimming and putting everything together. So you'll notice that in some of my cuts, there's like a really long gap, and I know it seems really awkward. It's not funny on purpose, but watching back, it's now kind of funny. I don't know why I had to measure the area. You don't really need to measure the length. You just lay out the strip and see where it goes. Putting an actual measuring tape on the TV looked better on video than just laying the strip out. I really like this shot with the tape measure. It was a extreme angle. You can kind of see all the way down the TV. It's a really cool shot. So this was before I understood what depth of field was and how to set the aperture to control depth of field. I was using a pretty high aperture on my stock zoom lens, and so the things that are up close are in focus, and everything outside of that is completely blurred. Here's your peel porn, guys. All of you that watch my paint a motherboard plasti dip video, here's your peel porn, minute 42. That's all you get, just a few seconds. That's all you need, right? Man, you can also tell I've had way too much coffee. I'm trying to solder and my hand is shaking.
I
like.
recommend using a braided wire. I only had a solid core wire with me. This is a little bit harder to solder, as you can see I'm struggling here. So
I'm struggling with focus. That's what I'm doing here. I think at that point I'd had 2 cups of coffee and nothing to eat. So my hands were shaking. I was also using, I didn't really know how to use Adobe Premiere properly. I was still learning the ropes. and I was trying to do a zoom in on the video, and I messed up one of the keyframes, and I think what happened was it zoomed in and then it kind of zoomed back out, and I just left it. I didn't want to break it. I'm like, oh, it's good enough. The problem is that there's a lot of gaps where I'm not talking and there's nothing really happening, so you just have silence. This is before I started putting music on my videos to kind of cover up the silent portion. Enjoy that shot of my hand. I forgot that my hand was in front of the camera. You need to be present when you're recording. Wow, old lighting looks old. This was before I had the soft boxes, which actually I just got the soft boxes this year. So that's a new addition to my YouTube rig, but man, it looks so dated. And it's only been a year.
Further on the strip. We got some,
but this shot came out really well. There was no point in having the squirrel there. When I was working on the TV, I saw that the squirrel was sitting there on my bed, so I decided to put the squirrel on the TV. I tried to make it light because if viewers made it this far into the video, at least I could kind of get some stupid joke in there. And of course a reference to Up.
With the receiver. It's a direct line of sight infrared, so we need to make sure that this is over the edge, because when we point the
I'm really good at explaining things that you should already know.
Make contact at this point. I will do it, not much.
Do people still dab? Is that still a thing in 2017? I don't know.
And now we gotta...
there's actually an outtake of me that I'll put in a future video where I was trying to put the TV back onto the wall and I actually slipped. I almost fell and dropped the TV on me.
I don't know if you've seen the Stranger Things series.
It's really bad.
That show is incredible.
Man, I look so tired and drained. I had absolutely no energy when I recorded this. And they say when you start out with YouTube that, yeah, you have to be true, you have to be authentic, but you want to give like 110% of your personality. So, you know, maybe your actions are a little bit embellished. Maybe you're a little bit more expressive in the way that your face and your hands and your body movement is. Maybe that's not necessarily the way you are in real life. And but you know, you kind of have to get your audience excited, because when you have energy and you have passion, your audience will follow with it. And you know, you're not just limited to televisions. I brought the energy level up towards the end of the video with a few minor gags. In toilets? You know what? I probably spent 20 minutes filming my toilet. This was a last minute gag that I thought was going to be funny and add some levity. If you could have just seen me, I was there with my tripod, just like in the dark, you know, just set up the camera and, you know, turn on the light. Film it. Okay, how's it look? Good. Okay, let's do another one. Okay. No, it's too dark. Okay. I spent way too much time filming on my toilet, and I don't know if I still have that footage, but that footage is somewhere on my computer. I've got probably a good 10-15 minutes of just recordings of my toilet. And yes, you can even install lights behind your desk. Yes, I stole this idea from every tech YouTuber ever. Really, I stole the idea from Paul's Hardware, but a lot of tech YouTubers do the same thing by putting lights behind the desk. It's not an original idea. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Really, my ending hasn't changed a lot in the last year. I mean, the only difference is now I have end cards to put in instead of just this basic
and if you have any other questions or comments,
the sliding social media icons, I spent 10 minutes in Premiere just putting that together. Oh man, this video must have taken me like 2 weeks just to put together. That's why I was so late to launch my first video. I wanted to be just right, but I had no idea what I was doing with the tools that I had. So I did very basic editing with Premiere. I think the month before, I'd already put together my After Effects introduction. You know, I had drafted the whole thing out, not quite storyboarding, but sort of like a basic outline of what I was going to do with the video. I mean, looking back, I've learned a lot. I mean, I would say for my first video, it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. I could see in a lot of places where I've grown, especially my production value. I think I've kind of become a little bit more natural speaking in front of the camera. When I was doing my first video, I was very stoic, very frozen in place. I wasn't really moving around a lot. That's why it seems so dry and there weren't a lot of jokes or humor. I wasn't injecting my personality into the video. Just a little bit towards the end where I kind of threw in the joke with the light up the toilet, which by the way is a real product. I saw it on Shark Tank. It's real. I just decided that that would be something funny to do at the end and, you know, throw some humor in there. And I realized that I like doing that. So a lot of my videos, I threw in bits and pieces of humor where I could. So this was a new adventure for me. I probably should go back and watch a lot of my videos and at least to think about what I like and what I don't like. So what I do like about this video is that I speak really clear. You know, the visuals are good. It's got a flow to it. Lighting is okay, could use a little bit of work. The voiceovers sound good, but the voiceover needs a little bit more work. It needs more energy and enthusiasm. I didn't have the energy at the time. You know what? Overall, I have to say I'm really proud of how far I've come, and it's been 1 year. And we've got plenty more videos to go. So I think I should really take the time to go back and watch more of these videos because I can learn a lot from them and I can see just how far I've grown. Because video to video, it feels like I haven't changed very much. But if I go back to the very first video, you can see that there's quite a dramatic change in my production value and how I set up the videos themselves. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed the content that you see, make sure you hit the like button below and share this video. Join the Modern Nation and get subscribed today by clicking on the subscribe button below. And when you do, click on the bell icon inside of the subscribe button to be notified the moment that I release new YouTube videos. You only need to click it once so it looks like the bell icon is ringing. It's got these little marks around it that says, hey, I'm ringing. So you know that when I release new videos once a week, you will be notified right away. The reason why it's important to click the bell icon is because I don't release videos on a regular basis. And sometimes it'll be a week between, sometimes it'll be a week and a half. It depends on the type of video that I'm doing, the kind of project, and the amount of time that I have available. You know what? Expect more videos like this coming in the future. I'm really happy to be celebrating my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. And you know what? There are plenty more things coming. Possibly doing a giveaway in the future. I've got some products that I'd like to do some reviews on. And once those reviews are completed, there might be a giveaway in the future. You guys are going to have to wait and see. And the only way that you can be reminded is by clicking on the subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions about this video or other videos that I've done, please leave them in the comments section below. And as always, you can reach me by social media. I'm available via Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, you can catch me streaming every Friday and Saturday evening. On Fridays, I stream on YouTube and Twitch. And Saturdays, I stream exclusively with fellow streamer Filthy Icon on Twitch. Check my timings to the right to find out what my current schedule is. And when you buy products from Amazon, consider using the affiliate link in the video description below. I can't say that it will help my channel. I can't say that it benefits me financially when you do. I can say that these are affiliate links, and when you click on them, there might be money attached to it. So that's my disclaimer. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's plenty more videos like this to come, and I hope to see you in the next one.